Welcome to Naka Tales, where love gets messy, secrets unravel like a cheap lace front, and the truth hits harder than a Nigerian auntie's slap when you forget to greet. Today's story is about James, a man who thought he found forever, only to discover his fiancée Melissa was living a double life. But instead of flipping out, he flipped the whole table on her. Buckle up, because this isn't just a breakup, it's a surgical extraction of betrayal. One that ends in silence, and sweet, sweet karma. She's been blowing up my phone ever since. I mean, full-on textnado. Calls, DMs, emails, everything short of smoke signals. And I get it. I detonated her life with one silent move. But here's the wild part, I didn't even notice it at first. You'd think a man would immediately clock that his fiancée wasn't wearing the $18,500 engagement ring he bled for over 2 years to afford. But Melissa, she was clever. Real Lifetime Channel villain level clever. She didn't leave it lying around. Nah, she'd take the ring off right before leaving for work, slide it into the side pocket of her Kate Spade purse, and walk out like she was just another professional girlie in a pantsuit. Then, when she got home, boom, it was back on. Like nothing ever happened. I only noticed because I surprised her at lunch one day. Picked up her favorite pastrami sandwich from that overpriced deli across town. Pulled up at her office, texted her to come down, and there she was, all smiles. Except her left hand? Bare. Completely. Where's your ring? I asked casually as I handed her the sandwich. Her eyes flicked to her hand like I'd just pointed out a forgotten tampon string. I don't wear it to work, she said, unwrapping her sandwich like it was no big deal. Since when? Always, James. That hit me like a bus. I'd been engaged to this woman for 7 months, living together for 2 years before that. And I never noticed this? Is there a reason? I asked. Does it, I dunno, mess with typing or something? She gave this half shrug. It's not professional. And honestly, I don't owe anyone my relationship status. That night, I brought it up again while she was chopping onions. Didn't realize your workplace was so traditional about jewelry. Seems kinda 1950s for 2023. She sighed. Hard. James, you're overthinking this. A lot of women choose not to wear engagement rings to work. It changes how male colleagues treat you. It's my choice. Fair enough, I guess. But also, not really. Sure, I said. Just wish you mentioned it. She rolled her eyes. Do I need to report every earring I don't wear too? I dropped it. But something inside me stayed buzzing. Like a mosquito in a dark room. I almost let it go, until 2 weeks later, when I got proof. I was on Instagram, scrolling to numb the weird pit in my gut, when I saw a post from Keith, one of Melissa's co-workers I'd met at a holiday party. It was a group photo from some after-work drinks. And there she was. Melissa. Front and center. Cocktail in hand, laughing like she was the face of a Colgate ad. The caption: Thursday drinks with the team cocktail glass Offix favorite single girl showing us how it's done. Hashtagged, #workfamily, #thirsty Thursday, #single girl. I zoomed in. Left hand clearly visible. No ring. No shame. And no mention of the man who paid for that overpriced cocktail dress. That night, she came home, ring gleaming on her finger like a guilty conscience trying too hard. Kissed me hello. Asked how my day was. Like nothing happened. I didn't confront her. Just watched. Waited. And like clockwork, the next morning, she did it again. Slipped the ring into her purse like it was just another paperclip. That's when I knew, this wasn't forgetfulness. This was a performance. I called my friend Eric, who works in consulting like Melissa. Told him the story without dropping names. Dude, he said. That's not normal. My married co-workers wear their rings. No one cares anymore. If anything, it stops people from flirting. That gave me clarity. So I did something I swore I never would. While she was in the shower, I checked her phone. Found a second Instagram I didn't know about. An active Tinder profile, swiping and chatting just last week. And the texts. Flirty convos with multiple guys, including Keith, talking about how I was clueless. I screenshot everything. Sent it to myself. Put her phone back. Then I smiled. Not because I was happy, because I had a plan. 3 days later, I waited until she left for work. Kissed me goodbye. Ring in her purse. Same script. Then I executed my plan. Packed up my stuff, only the essentials. Drove to the bank. We had a joint wedding account. $42,000 saved for venue, catering, honeymoon. She didn't have access, yet. I was planning to surprise her that weekend by adding her. Romantic, right? Instead, I closed the entire account. Transferred every dime back into my private savings. Then drove to my buddy Mark's lake house. At 2:17 p.m., the texts started. James. What the hell did you do? The wedding venue just called. Our payment bounced. Why is the bank saying the account is closed? Answer your phone. I didn't. Later that day. Please talk to me. Whatever you think is going on, we can fix it. I love you. Please don't do this. The next day, she came home on lunch break, discovered my stuff was gone. Then the tone really changed. You moved out without even talking to me? This is insane. Please, James, I'm begging you. Whatever this is about, we can work it out. Still, I said nothing. Until her latest message made me laugh. Oh God. Did someone tell you something? Is this about the work stuff? I can explain everything. That night, I sent her 4 files. Keith's Instagram post. Her Tinder profile screenshot. Her texts with Keith. A photo of my empty ring box. No words. Just the truth. Her response was a nuclear meltdown. Calls. Emails. Showed up at our apartment, now just hers. I'd already paid 3 months' rent but removed myself from the lease. When she couldn't find me, she called everyone. My friends, family, even my boss. Didn't matter. Mark's the only one who knew, and he'd take a bullet before betraying me. 3 days in, her messages went desperate. My credit cards are maxed. I can't even buy groceries. Keith told me HR saw the screenshots. I just got fired. Was that you? For the record, I sent nothing to HR or her parents. But Keith. That fool snitched on himself, hoping to save his job. And her parents. They pieced it together from her breakdown over the wedding fund. Her dad called me. When I told him everything, he said, "She's always been her own worst enemy. I'm sorry, son." 2 weeks later, I'd moved into a new apartment. Sold the ring at a loss, used the cash to book a solo trip to Montana. Always wanted to fly fish. She called again. I picked up. "James, I need help. They're threatening eviction. My cards are maxed. I have no one." "You had me," I said. "A man who saved for your ring and a wedding you never planned to show up to. You threw it away." "I made a mistake," she sobbed. "We can fix it." "There's no we anymore, Melissa." I hung up, blocked her, poured myself 2 fingers of whiskey, sat down, breathed deep, and finally felt peace. The worst part of betrayal isn't the lies, it's the truth they reveal about who someone really is. Melissa showed me. Not with her words, but with her actions. And sometimes, the strongest move isn't to scream, fight, or cry. It's to walk away and close the door behind you, quietly. That's it for this episode of Naka Tales. If you felt that emotional sucker punch, drop a comment below. Have you ever discovered someone was living a double life? How did you handle it? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell, because next week's story, let's just say, it starts with a fake paternity test and ends with an unexpected funeral. Until then, remember, watch how people move when they think you're not watching. The truth always shows up, just like karma. Victory hand #stay sharp. Stay kind. Stay nosy.